We finally got to it. I'm surprised it took them this long. Listen, they need to get their evidence. They need to do this shit properly. So I do commend them. But it was getting to the point I'm like, well, nigga, if we ain't asking him, then again. Now, do I believe he did by himself? No. But I did give him the benefit of the doubt in the beginning because his car could have got robbed and niggas could have did some bullshit. But as more of the time came on and we seen the relationship with him and the Celeste or Rivas girl, I'm like, yes, he was involved somehow. But Dave is now being viewed as a suspect in Celeste Rivas' death, and I'm not surprised. It's about time, to be fair. Because again, the grooming shit and all this other shit, you probably didn't want people to know it'll affect your career. Like, I'm not surprised. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sadly, and before I get into this, my condolences to the family and friends of Celeste Rivas. By the way, as much as, yes, we can sit here and say her home life wasn't the best, because that's what's been reported, and she would run away and probably stay with this nigga David. That doesn't make it okay to be taken advantage of regardless of a situation. And potentially we're getting reports. I was giving that nigga the benefit, like, not even the benefit of I assumed he was talking to her when she was like 13, potentially 14. No, 13. Nigga could have been talking to her around like 12, 11. So this nigga sick. But anyways, I don't know why niggas like young girl. I don't understand. I really like what you gonna do with a young girl. I think niggas really like grooming these girls. Like, have we learned nothing from R. Kelly? I said it in one of the other videos. Like, I don't understand. But the body of Celeste was found in a trunk of a car belonging to Dave back in September, and the investigation has been ongoing since. Just one day after TMZ reported that the police are not close to an arrest in the death of Celeste Rivas, the outlet has come through with another major update, citing law enforcement sources with direct knowledge of the case. They claim investigators are now considering David, I keep calling him David, to be a suspect. Celeste's body was discovered in the trunk of the singer's Tesla back in September of this year. Also, I don't know why you would use a vehicle with your name on it. That made no sense. I was like, nigga, you trying to do this discreetly? You couldn't get like a stoli or something? You couldn't make another nigga buy? Anyways. Investigators are looking for David David as a suspect, the sources told TMZ. By the way, he is not locked up at this point, by the way. The designation might not be official, however, as there is no confirmed paperwork classifying him as a suspect. Additionally, despite the medical examiner having yet to determine the cause of death for Celeste, they're viewing Celeste Rivas' death as a likely homicide. It remains unclear if there are any other suspects in this. There has to be. You think that boy couldn't up a body by himself? As for the previous update on the passing of Celeste, TMZ's Harvey Levin had said that the Los Angeles Police Department told him that the arrest was still nowhere imminent. He explained, that doesn't mean there won't be one, but there is a chance there won't be one in the sense that we don't even know if this was a homicide. We pushed today to find out and could not get an answer on whether the medical examiner has weighed in or whether the toxology findings are in. It would seem to me that in LA, even though it can take several months for toxicology, I hope I'm saying that right, by the way, to come in, that given the nature of the case, we are now talking mid-November. They must have the results by now. Levin added, we pushed and we cannot get an answer, that they're close to making an arrest, that they have a suspect. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied. We pushed, we couldn't get an answer, that they were close to making an arrest, that they have a suspect. All we're told is that it's not imminent. We are 2.5 months in there. They must have the toxicology by now. David was on tour when police discovered Rivas' body. They have not charged him with any crimes related to her passing. Rivas' mother previously claimed that she ran away from home in 2024 after starting to date someone named David. The discovery of her body came the day after she had turned 15 years old. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It took a while. Because it's just one of them situations. It's like, why? There's no I'm not going to say no reason. But like, why are you interacting? Like, again, you could have fans that are young. That's perfectly fine. You could sign a little shit for them, take a little picture with them. That's perfectly fine. But like, why the fuck is you dating a child? Like, red flags. And like I said, with the whole Pusha T situation, when people are giving him grief for the age gap, at least, well, not even at least, like, technically people recognize a motherfucker as an act. Yeah. Okay. At least, what was I saying? At least people recognize, like, people as grown when they're 18. So at least it's like, okay, law-wise, you're not doing anything bad. Now, as we still looking at you crazy, Pusha T, fair. But at least they dated for a while, and then he married her when she was like 25, 26. So it was like, okay, at that point, you kind of like, you know what I'm saying? You have some wits about you. This nigga over here, like 20, talking, or like 17, talking to like a 12, 13-year-old. The fuck? And nobody? Now, I get her at-home life wasn't the best, and maybe some bullshit was happening in the crib. We don't know. But even with that being said, it's like, no nigga was sitting there. And listen, I'm from the era, or I have seen the era. I'm not going to say I'm from, but I've seen the high school girl with the older boyfriend. I've seen that. Or the girl in college with the older boyfriend. I've seen that. So it's like, it does happen. I'm not going to act like it doesn't happen. But like, it's just at some point, like, where the fuck is the parents? Now, I know it's hard to know what your child is doing, especially when they leave the house and they're running around. You hope you have a decent child. You don't know what the fuck they got going on. But even with that being said, it's like, bro, like, this just too much. Like, your brother knew? Some of your friends knew you was talking to dude and shit. Nobody said, like, yo, I'm gonna go let her parents know. The fuck? Hey, David, hey, man. You got a lot of explaining to do. Like, I don't know how the fuck you win this shit. Honestly. I really don't know how the fuck you win this shit. It is what it is at this point. But hey, we'll see if you come out of this. I just don't know if you will. Or how you can. But anyways, besides all that, what do you think about it now? Y'all happy he is now being named as a suspect? Or is y'all still just like, eh? Or y'all just jamming out to bro music and not caring? What do y'all think? Comments down below, links in the description. Besides that, it's your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing off for today. The Black TJ Deadwaller doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. You trying to hit a little bit more, you heard me. And I'm gone. Shalom, zoom, peace, y'all, gang. Aye.